Welcome to the Third Stage Podcast. I'm Isaac J. Kim. So, what's this podcast about? Well, basically, I didn't like how whenever people talked about politics, the first instinct is just to get angry and divisive. And a lot of news sources out there only tell one side of the story. So I first thought, okay, what's the solution? Okay, that's not true. I first got really jaded and I turned it all off because I didn't want to deal with this anymore. But then after that, I thought, okay, what can be the solution? And I first thought that only if there's an unbiased news source. But then I realized that implies that there's some sort of ultimate truth out there and there's a right or wrong. And sure, that's sometimes the case, but I think most of the time it's not necessarily about right or wrong, but more about perspectives. So that's what we're going to do here on Third Stage. We're going to share multiple views and try to gain perspectives that may be different from our own. We want to build a platform that helps unify people regardless of different opinions. I think we can disagree and understand each other at the same time. Maybe this all sounds really idealistic, but I just think of the US Constitution and how it says that we're here to build a more perfect union. And so we don't have to reach utopia, we just have to keep improving. And when people think about improving society, it becomes a super abstract, intangible thing. But I guess I just think of it as one person changing their minds at a time. And as enough people change their minds, the change gets implemented. Sure, that can be a really slow way of making progress, but what's really cool about that is that means what you think as an individual matters. What you think is really important. And what someone else thinks is just as important. So we're all trying to figure this really complicated thing out together. That obviously goes for me too. I don't claim to be an expert on all the matters to be discussed. I'll simply share what I've learned from my deep dives. And hopefully that's where I could bring some value. You know, we're all really busy with our own lives. We don't have time to learn about all those different issues out there in great detail. But that's what I really enjoy. I really enjoy doing the research, going down that rabbit hole. And hopefully I could present to you what I've learned and all the different perspectives that people may have about that. On a personal note, people ask me, why are you doing this podcast? Why are you doing this? And I guess what I find meaningful is bringing people together and helping people and being a part of something that helps move society forward. Wow, that sounded super vague. Okay, so you know how you always hear about those people who always knew what they wanted to do at a really young age? Well, I was never really like that. I mean, sure, there are some things I wanted to do, but I guess I spent most of my time just waiting until that life goal just revealed itself to me. But I guess I realized that's not really how it works, and I just need to do something. So I guess that's what this podcast is. It's my own little personal project. And I'm not sure where it's going, and I don't know if this is my ultimate goal, but I do feel like this is one step towards that meaningful pursuit, that one step into the unknown. And that's what makes it really exciting. And we're going to go on this little journey together. And if any of this sounds interesting to you, I hope that you will hit that subscribe button, share this video, and this is the Third Stage. For today, this is where we leave it.